G'day guys. So today we are going to build a new gravity pond filter for this turtle pond, because the old one that's been here for a few years now has finally given way and it's starting to leak a little bit. So it's about time to update everything in it. I'll give you a closer look. So this is the old pond filter. You can see we got plants submerged in here, taking a bit of nutrient out of the water. It's just an old tub from Bunnings. And I did, you can barely see it, but there's a bit of a dodgy silicone seal on that. That's after a couple of years it's finally given way, so I'm actually surprised it's lasted this long. So we're going to make a new one of these. Might be a little bit smaller, I think that's about 50 litres, but it's going to be a little bit of a different design, and we're going to use a old drainage pit. And it's scorching out here today, so the blue tongues have ducked inside. And yeah, I haven't seen the turtles as of yet. You can tell I'm going to do a bit of weeding as well. So there's going to be a few things that you're going to need for this project. One is a drainage pit. These nice, rigid, UV resistant bits of plastic. So we've got that to start. This time around, instead of doing a dodgy silicone seal, I'm going to be using this bulkhead. Again, another pickup from Bunnings. It's got those soft washers in there, so you can kind of really pinch it tight over the hole. There's going to be other few things that we need. Little joiners. This is all 32mm PVC. We are going to be using the original pump that's in the pond at the moment. So basically, we're going to have a pipe that runs from the bottom inside the tub up through here. It's going to join onto a T intersection. It's then going to have a little coupling that comes through there, or I'll just cut a little off cut, join that together. The reason I'm using a T intersection is because if for whatever reason the water gets clogged up at the bottom of this pipe, then the filter will start to overflow. Got a way for it to get back out. So the idea is the pump pumps water in through the top of the tub, water falls down, comes up from underneath, so it goes through all your filtration, all your biogals, all the good stuff inside, comes up and through, back out into your pond. So yeah, we're going to have to use a few elbows and bits and bobs just to kind of get it into the right direction that we want. But a pretty cheap fix. I'm not even sure if I'm going to use glue on this, to be honest, just because the way that it's all kind of goes together, I shouldn't have any leaks. Worst case scenario, I turn the pump off for 20 minutes, glue some stuff up and put it back together. Cool, let's get to it. First job, we're going to drill a hole in here. In my case, I don't think I've got the right side hole saw, so I might be a little bit lazy and use a soldering iron and then just sand it back. But I'll get that done, and then we'll start cutting some pipes and putting it together, and I'll show you how it all fits. So we've got our holes in place, got our bulkhead in, we've got a little hole for the pipe work to go through from the pump, nothing fancy. What we're going to do now, we're going to create some bigger holes in some of this piping with the drain. Right, so the bottom of this pipe almost hits the floor of the drainage pit here. So I'm just going to pepper a whole bunch of holes through the base of this pipe to let the water into it. And I'm also just going to run a ring of them around the top up here as well, just to let the water have a bit more of a chance to get into there as well. Alright, so we've made a fantastic mess now. Now, I'm going to just try to put it together. Bit of a dummy fit. Just screwing that part into the bulkhead. Yes, as you can see, we've just peppered a whole bunch of holes through the base of there. Stops the bio balls going in, but at least it allows the water to go through and drain up. And yeah, just a case of an overflow as well. We've got that in there. So basically, it's just going to sit in there like that, so that you can see the base of the pipe's almost at the bottom of the sump, if you will. So water's going to come in through the top here, fill up through here, get pressure or gravity fed up through the bio balls and out into the pond. Alright, so I'm going to go start pulling apart the old system. Get some bio balls and stuff in here, and then we'll work on plumbing it all back together, and then hopefully she'll all be done very shortly and very painlessly. See you soon. Look at the root mass that's growing through all these. That's picking up all the bio balls with it. The flower in particular doesn't really enjoy the sun, but the rest of the plant doesn't seem to mind. Alright. So I'm just going to drain the remaining water out of the base of this filter. It's pretty filthy, not going to lie. But that's just turtles for you. Alright, so everything's in place. Just need to cut and fiddle around with some plumbing for a little bit. Get it all lined back up, just so it runs back into the pond. And then we'll put it all back together and turn her on. Alright, so everything's back together. Got the plants in place. Just have to glue a join because we're using two different types of pipe. I think we're using stormwater as well as pressure pipe. So yeah, that should all be fused up now. It's giving me a quick chance to go for a swim on this scorching hot day. Now the moment of truth. Just got to turn the pump on. You can hear those cicadas roaring. Alright. There you go. New filter's done. Might actually just have to adjust the where the flow's going there. So it looks like we might have a tiny trickle going to the outside of the pond. Just ducked away, but there goes the resident Cunningham skink. So I might have a little tinker around. Didn't think about that one earlier. We'll get back to it in a sec. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching this quick little video on how to make a gravity-fed pond filter. So yeah, if you like this video and you want a few more coming around, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And thanks from little guys like this little sawshell. We're now off for a swim. Catch ya.